Hi, I'm Amy Reamer, and welcome to Food Safety Summit TV. Glad you're able to join us. I'm here today with Craig Wilson. He is the Vice President of Food Safety for Costco Wholesale. Craig is part of our Educational Advisory Board, who helped to put together the stellar conference program we're offering this week at the Food Safety Summit. And more specifically, he helped us develop the Hot Topic session, which will close out the summit on Thursday afternoon and address some of the hottest topics with some leading industry experts, including talking about the PCA case and local sourcing and food safety systems in general. So thank you very much for joining us here today.
Sure.
Thank you for being here this week. Can you tell us some of the important hot topics that will be addressed in tomorrow's session?
Well, we're looking forward to, certainly Dennis Stearns from Marla Clark is going to be here to discuss the PCA case, the outcome, and there's folks going to jail now. And so it's going to be very interesting. It's a topic that could have very far-reaching implications into the world of food safety.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we just came from the keynote presentation, and one of the presenters was talking about that to work with the operations folks to really get them to understand the legal ramifications of what happens when people aren't complying with food safety. So that's a very serious topic.
Mm-hmm.
And there's always hot topics and hot, important things that are going on in the news. And I guess the ice cream case that's going on now, I don't know if that'll be
Bluebell.
Yep, addressed as well, but unfortunately people got sick and
Yep.
Yeah, so.
No, there'll be all kinds of discussions on those things, and a lot of the participants will be able to ask questions. We're also discussing where's the future? Who are the new people coming up in food safety that are going to be taking our places? It's a very important discussion to talk about.
Right.
Another topic is going to be audits and the efficacy of audits. And Joan Menke-Schneezer has got very strong audit program, and we'll be discussing that. She was invited to discuss that. And then the other kind of very interesting topic, with the advent of FSMA, do your local suppliers, should they follow the same food safety rules as the bigger guys? Right. Very interesting question.
Well, there are so many, small organic farms and just local sourcing, and that's a big.
And should they be held to the same standard as somebody who's a little bit bigger?
Right. So, and FSMA is creating those rules for them, or should they be following the FSMA rules at all?
Both good questions. The bigger question is the food produced by the smaller guy inherently safer than the food produced by the bigger guy? Or is the food produced by the bigger guy inherently safer than the food that's produced by the smaller guy? It's a fascinating topic. Right.
And it'll be very interactive.
Right.
We've positioned this as, people should bring questions and ask that of the audience. And
That's
so
right.
we're really, expecting a lot of interactive conversations. So we're thrilled about that. And and what has been your impression of the Food Safety Summit? We're in the 17th year. I know you've been a big proponent of ours for years, and we appreciate that. And
I was at the very first one, and it gets better and better every year. The topics are always poignant, and that's what's important when you come to the Food Safety Summit is, what are you going to hear, what are you going to learn, what can you take back? And then having the trade show on top of it's a bonus.
Right, being able to see the solutions.
Sure.
So, and we really appreciate your help with the Educational Advisory Board, helping us to create the summit, and we had great, attendance here this year, so it's been terrific.
Good.
So, and as you may have heard, we're moving to Chicago next year, May 10th through the 12th. I don't know if you have any thoughts about the event going to Chicago?
It'll be outstanding. I'm looking forward to that. We've come to Washington, D.C. and Baltimore since the beginning, and it'll be fun to go someplace new and fresh and different, and I think it'll be even easier for folks to get to.
Yeah, in and out of, O'Hare's definitely an easier airport.
That's right.
Wonderful. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate your time.
My pleasure.